She said, I know where the green grass grows. Light it up. When you have wrong with you, maybe I have wrong to do. You know, big as hell to do. And then, I had some help. Because I'm mess up by myself. Pull that bottle off the shelf. Maybe in the weekend. Had some help. Oh yeah, Tommy is one I could put in. You know the night the birdies on the what to do. You're so innocent. And you're on the shit is
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB
It's
The
not
Show
raining,
brings
is
you
it?
Diamond Dynasty Baseball.
No.
It's New York
Dream.
going up against the
Yeah,
Kansas
some
City
help.
Royals. First pitch coming your way next.
It takes two to break into.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. Getting the nod on the mound.
Takes
Seth
two to
Lugo.
break
What do you have on
into.
him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity. And out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way. Because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's Leody Taveras.
The bottle off the shelf. Moving in the dream, moving in the tail.
Into center.
It's a dreamer. Here I have some help.
Tracks it down for the out.
Here's Corey Seager.
Figgy, come on. We need a home run from Figgy here.
His highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing.
Or we'll line out.
Breaks it in for the third out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Tyrone Blanco. There's the strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Langford settles under it and makes the catch. One away. Now it's going to be Michael Garcia.
Taking slow.
And there's the strike. One out, bases empty.
Tomorrow we'll do it all over again. I'm a
popped in the air
member
left field.
of a good
Langford sizes this one up.
They
He
can
makes the grab.
never,
And
no,
then
they
quickly
can
two
keep
away.
it down.
Now
If you
here's Bobby Witt Jr.
gotta label me. Label me
off the
proud,
inside
I
edge.
belong
And
to
it's
the
1-0.
drinking class. Monday through Friday, man, we bust
Swings through that
all
one.
back. If you're one of us, so raise your glass. I belong
Way out
to the
front for strike two.
drinking glass. And the lefty cry with
And a
us.
swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he
Corbin
sets him
going
down
tough.
1-2-3.
Here's that going push
Back
and
here at
shove.
Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And
Then
now the
down,
DH,
we'll
Agustin
get back
Ramirez.
to beginning again. I'm a member of a
This one in the
retirement
air,
crowd,
right field.
making rowdy.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
I belong to the drinking class. Monday through Friday, man, we bust
And that is out of
all
play.
back.
Second inning here, no score.
What's the raise your glass? Yeah, I belong to the drinking glass.
Swing and a foul out of play.
We all know why we're here.
One down, base is empty.
On the music, a little whiskey, a little bit.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires to first in time.
Ladies.
Now here is Luke Fischel.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Someday. I just want to hear you say it.
And takes low for
I just
ball
want to
one.
hear you say it.
Fischel, 22 years old. And he was a
We
second-round
belong
pick
to the
in 2023.
class. Monday through Friday night.
High fly ball lifted into year right field.
If you want to
And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
We belong to the
And welcome back to the ballpark.
class.
And now it's
Monday
Salvador
through
Perez to the
Friday
plate.
night.
Sagano back to work.
With a drink and
Out
glass.
front with the swing, and that is strike one. In the air to left down the line. Langford settles underneath it.
Langford.
And it's caught for the out. Vinny
I've been looking
Pasquantino
at you
steps in
from
for the
across the
Royals.
room.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
I'm looking at you from across the room.
Out to center. 2 down. And next up for the Royals, Freddie Fermin.
Baby, about to get a little boondock crazy.
That one's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Big talk breaking down through the indigo. Shading coming in and stereo.
Top half of the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt
Down
Langford.
County Road. Phone blowing up where you at.
He was late there. Strike one.
Get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him
About to
anything off
twist
speed
it
right
off.
there.
Lying on the river, back to the silver, smoking at the 4x4. Not to the river, yeah.
Fouled off. He was late.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go get the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Do it
Swing and a
everybody.
miss.
Everybody goes where everybody knows.
Right by his back for
Anything
strike
goes on
three.
Friday
Next to hit,
night.
Adrian Beltre. And that one fouled off.
Dude, I am not seeing the ball well.
Third, no
It's a
score.
Friday night. Nothing but a masterpiece.
That misses,
Swinging
and that's ball
sipping
one.
that
Wow,
dose
triple
of
digits
tea.
on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Everybody rocking that
And
band
that one is
by.
lifted in the air.
Everybody
Is gone.
in that freestyle.
And there's 2 down.
Making that take that.
So digging in, Austin Wells. Chris, he's currently the team leader at OPS.
Come on to the river, yeah, Victoria, secret no
On the
more.
ground. And foul ball.
Only one way to do it about. Everybody goes where everybody knows, and
Liner,
anything
and this
goes
could be
on
trouble.
Friday night.
Makes the turn and heads for second.
It's a Friday.
And that's
It's
a
a
2-out
Friday
double.
night.
It's their first hit of the
Bang
game.
on the boombox, baby. About to get a little
And
boondock
now the right
crazy.
fielder, Adolis Garcia.
It's a
He's
hell
0
of
for
a
1.
ride, 'cause everything goes on a Friday night. And on the boombox,
And fouled
baby.
off.
Got to get a
Wells
little
on at
boombox.
second with 2 down. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Booth. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
High fly ball out towards
I
left
look
center.
on lights
Blanco.
on July. Sunset
And
Riverside,
that's the third
4-wheel
out.
drives in the tail light. circle.
And we're back.
Roll
Here's
down the
second
window,
baseman, Michael
turn it
Massey.
on up. Dixie
Got
Cup.
it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Kind of thing makes a man go,
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
You're looking so mean, let's elect those blue jeans. Triple honey on the money, make a gotta be.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gonna find.
Here's Marquetta. That one in there across the. Letters.
Oh. If you ain't a 10, you're a 9.9.
Jack fouled the plate.
And then spilling that homemade wine on the
Bases
t-shirt.
Fans
Every little
another.
kid
That's
says
3
it's
straight
you right.
strikeouts.
One through cherry bombs into my fire, good
Kyle
God.
Isbell in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Girl, you make my speakers go boom, boom. Listen on the tailgate in the
There's
phone.
number 8.
Kind
One
of thing
away.
makes a man go, You're looking so good and what's a left
Trying
of
to send
those
this
blue
extra
jeans.
innings.
Triple honey on the money, make a guy that
Stays alive.
that buzz I'm never gonna find. Yeah, I'm a little drunk on you.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager fires across the diamond.
Now where it's a little bit darker.
Back
Where
here
it
in
gets
Kansas
a
City,
little
digging
bit
in is the
hotter.
switch-hitting outfielder,
Take it
Leody
off all out
Taveras.
in the water.
Cut on and lifted in the air.
My speakers go boom, boom.
And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So now it's Corey Seager.
You're looking so good and what's the left of those blue jeans.
1-0.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you prefer that pitcher work away.
Pasquantino. And he takes it himself to the out. Agustin Ramirez digs in now. Flied to right his first time.
But he turned on one another, so they have to have a bond.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Maybe they're related. Tom Lemon didn't have any siblings. Could be childhood friends. The only remarks on his record are from Juvie. Cleaned up after
that one hit to right.
Petty stuff.
Blue.
Canna pulls it in on the
credit card schemes.
back here at Kauffman Stadium. Bottom of the fourth. So up now for Kansas City. Tyrone Blanco.
Would use stolen credit cards.
Joe Kelly coming in.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters.
Oh my God, not for them. Oh my God, this ain't one foul.
And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Well done behind the dish. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Just missed. Winning run at second with one away. And here in extra innings. Slings to first anytime. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Hard ground
and they win.
For a base stop. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off.
I cannot hit with any other people that's not on my God squad. Like, my God squad has to be the place that I do everything with.
51 Henry Street, Northeast, apartment 402. It's okay, hold on.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. That's not just
Hit in the air,
Dude.
center field. Isbell.
The Rangers fucking
And puts
suck.
the squeeze on that one. And
Dirty
there's
hit
one
with
out.
Rangers. Are you
Here's
fucking
Leody
kidding me?
Taveras.
Power for the day in just 15 minutes and 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it.
In the air, left side. Blanco
I want to look
arms
at
way
something.
over,
Maybe we should try
pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a couple of...
I want to fucking look at something real quick.
Gotcha. Is that my bell?
Parts of it, yeah. I'm getting a value update. Do you see which one is going on?
How's it tracking?
Good. Got some dips, some rises. Now what? Hold?
Sold. Did we get a little carried away?
No. Room for more.
Track your car's value on Carvana today.
Forget the last minute panic. This is the one gift you know she'll love. Just pick, order, and relax. Ordering from 1-800-Flowers.com is the easiest way to find a thoughtful Mother's Day gift that she'll love. They've got tons of beautiful, high-quality bouquets to choose from, and you can add
Yeah,
chocolates
look
or
at
gifts
this
to make it
shit.
exceptionally special. Plus, same-day delivery is available, but Mother's Day slots are filling up fast, so I'd order now. For a gift that truly shows her how much you appreciate her, give her her flowers. Check out 1-800-Flowers.com today.
Oh, it's April Spotlight? I don't think I have any pitching for April Spotlight.
Looks like she fought him.
I don't.
Some guy breaks in here, kills her, and runs away. It's pretty risky.
Well, he's hiding something and she was a witness to it. He's cleaning up loose ends.
It looks like you made a mess to me. How'd you track
Yeah, I
her down?
don't have any April
She
Spotlight
was arrested
players.
with Tom Whitman a long time ago.
Sanderson gets out. Whitman's killed, and I'm Eureka. Whole thing's a house of cards.
Got away with it for 20 years. He's not about to get caught now.
Any leads? Nothing more than we saw. Oh, he knows you're onto him. What do you think he's gonna do now?
Well, I don't think he trashed the place for the hell of it. I think he was looking for something and we interrupted him.
Makes sense why she survived until now. What are you guys talking about? 3 people got away with murder. How do you make sure no one rats the other out?
Blackmail. Sounds like we need to profile a dormant killer.
A very lucky one. He was essentially given a gift, a patsy, in the form of Don Sanderson, and nobody can protect that story.
When someone has a secret this big, everything becomes a lie.
He'll most likely be pathological.
So we're looking for a liar in D.C. Thought we were trying to narrow this down.
Her son's 19 years old. Doesn't have a bedroom, but she kept all his books.
She's sentimental. Hey, Morgan. Almost there. Sorry. Daddy help you make them?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did Josh help you make them?
Yeah, he got the blueberries.
He got the well, thank you for the
I love you too.
Welcome to the Sanderson home. Don't forget the view. They look down on everybody.
He sounds jealous.
Let's do this.
Shh, you'll wake them.
Garcia, can you isolate these images?
Yeah. Which one?
The one in the hood.
Do you think it's him?
That could be 1,000 guys. I want to see them.
him inside Kauffman Stadium. Diamonds. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Oh my God.
Ball lifted in the air.
Daddy, help you make that?
He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's Leody Tavares.
Were you in charge of the eggs? Yeah. I know you like to break the eggs, right? Yeah.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Now fly ball to right center. Isbell has this one sized up. 2-away down. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Siggy.
What we just watched was
Debilitating.
Right side. Massey. The throw to first. That's out number 3.
Destroy the evidence.
Because she got
So
something
up now for Kansas City, Tyrone Blanco.
She never got married, and she had a son who went to private school.
That one the other way. Makes the
That
catch.
would explain
One down.
why he didn't get rid of her
So up
before
next,
today.
Michael Garcia.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hoskins steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. This to third.
But trustworthy. 2 other people witnessed that
Throws
murder
across
and
the
they
diamond. And,
Guys, we have to think of this city as an unsubstantiated
and welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Agustin Ramirez.
Right here in DC.
politics.
That one is absolutely belted.
He needs victims who suffer directly from what he's doing.
Out of here.
Politicians have the list. Look at that.
And they lead it. It's 1-0.
Money-making ventures where
And
people
here
be
is
left in wait.
Hoskins.
Corporate takeovers.
Businessman is psychopath. They have the same characteristics. They just use their
In
skills
the air, out towards left center. Drops into the gloves, and there's one away.
36 and counting.
And now, Luke Keeschel.
We need to take 6 and look for connections.
No, wait. If we had this case 25 years ago, what would we have seen?
Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
Look at what the unsubject
Slings to first in time.
Broke into the basement.
2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Wyatt Langford.
Say, who lived in the house before this age?
property records. Hasn't exchanged too many hands. The Barretts, the Kramers, and Stanworths.
Any of those names on your list of businessmen?
No. Look at that longer list. Hopefully.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Sounded jealous on the tape. That makes sense.
A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Now a chance for Jordan Westburg, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
And check out his campaign slogan. Let's do this.
He was
said that on the
all
tape.
over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner takes off, pitch inside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Wish local flowers cracks a beautiful bouquet. Well, what handmade treats will know like? You shouldn't have to wonder how we treat
Outside with a breaking ball.
we do just in time. I can't be there to unpick you. After nearly 50 years, we've learned that
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. So the batting order turns over, and now Adolis Garcia. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second.
How?
Stolen base.
Job experience that translated to coursework and helps cut down the cost of school. The OGC honored the level of effort that I've put into myself.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Attractive candidate in the job market. Being able to buy a home is part of the American dream. And I couldn't
Here's the
be
pitch.
prouder.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
You want to arrest James Stanworth? Are you out of your mind?
he's
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and Garcia is out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
But your profile sounds like a self-made man, not the psychopath you claim he is.
We said he'd be destructive. In 1998 alone, he fired 6,000 people from one of his companies. Some of those employees took their
And
own
we're back,
lives.
bottom of the second. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Salvador Perez.
Slander if you're not careful.
In there at the knees, and that's strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Paranoid as Don Sanderson. You cannot accuse a man without a shred of physical
Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Maybe she left the mark.
And you cannot arrest a man based on the
Vinny
possibility
Pasquantino, batting with one down, takes a strike.
That's what you mean. Don't pull any punches now, Aaron.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
You don't understand what the politics are, do you, Dave? You never have.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Freddie Corbin stands in now and watches strike one. Base knock center field.
VAU functions without
Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Back-to-back singles, that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
No, not a chance now. Garcia, find me
Left-hand batter waits. And the sweeper misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
We matched that DNA. We got him.
Guys, he's having a fundraiser at his house in Cleveland.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Signing our names. That the problems we're dealing with are not easy.
Swings and misses.
We have to plan not 2 steps ahead.
Back here in Kansas City, leading off, Leody
What's
Taveras.
in our family's best interest? It's what's in our nation's. Thank you.
First pitch swinging, long. In his third season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Siege to the plate now. And that one in the air center field. Isbell moving under it. Brings it in.
Do you remember him?
Then
Yeah, you do. He murdered his entire family.
there's one down.
25 years.
Well, Agent,
So man aboard, Agustin Ramirez now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
It's inside of you.
Killing Mary Rutka really got you going, didn't it?
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
What's going on?
They were just leaving.
I don't understand.
Don't.
He's good at that, isn't he? Anger. He's dismissive by nature. Can't show
That one out
affection,
to
though, can
right.
You walk on eggshells.
Makes
You
the
and the
grab, and
children.
there's 2 gone.
Here it comes.
And the batter now
Was
is
your
Reese
husband today around
Hoskins.
3 o'clock?
These are ridiculous fabrications.
Doesn't matter. We know where he was. I held the hand of the woman he murdered.
Right.
James Rick did kill Mary. Listen, DNA.
Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Yeah. She out there barking? Ah. I thought she was gonna stop. What? I left her out there because I thought she was gonna stop. Alright, I'll go get her.
That's why I can't wait to get the fence off. It'll limit her barking if once we get the fence off.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
Double steal. There's a ball. Throw to third.
Ready? One.
Double steal.
Ready? 1, 2.
Ripped on a line. And that is down. Set for the bottom of the third. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Cease back to work.
Don't say another word.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
We found the tape.
Dave Stanworth, you're under arrest for the murder of Mary Ruck.
This is absurd.
The other injury remains silent. Anything you say can will be
Up
used
the
against you
middle.
in court of law.
A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball one. Fought off foul.
He wants to open his own clinic.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Blanco at first, one gone. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The new pitcher in the game, Joe Kelly.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
2 strikes.
Now he breaks his back. Throws to first in time, and Witt is out.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Perez in the box now. Takes strike one. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. In the air on the infield, Hoskins.
The point is to discover them.
That's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families.
Sorry, honey, it's a work thing. Mine's also a work thing. I just need someone to cover my shift.
So is mine. Alan says your business vehicle is now covered with Progressive.
Protected 24/7, just like your home and auto.
Oh, that's great.
So dinner time's just phone time now.
Sorry. You know, I heard that ground turkey is the healthiest poultry.
You know what? Never mind. Just be on your phones.
It is stressful out there. A lot of phone companies are making noise about great deals, but how do you know you're not paying more? We all need things that comfort us, that we trust. A nice cup of tea, a fresh basket of puppies, and T-Mobile. When you switch, not only can you save 20% versus the other big guys, the price of your rate plan won't change for 5 years, guaranteed. Sometimes it's nice when things don't change.
T-Mobile's new experience plan. Families can save 20% today, and the price won't change tomorrow.
That's better.
For the acute treatment of migraine with or without aura in adults, Nurtec ODT can provide relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days. Don't take sick if allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after use, like trouble breathing and rash. Get help if you have trouble breathing, swelling of the face, mouth, tongue, or throat. Common side effect is nausea. When migraine takes your time, take Nurtec. Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT.
Choose Advil Liquid Gels for faster, stronger, and longer-lasting relief than Tylenol Rapid Release Gels. Because Advil targets pain at the source of inflammation. So for faster pain relief, Advil, the pain away.
We're almost ready for you, Dr. Reed. Just a few questions. Are you having one of your headaches right now?
Yeah, I am.
How long have you had it?
Not really that long. I don't know.
Can you be more specific?
Maybe 2 days.
And the lights hurt your eyes. Any hallucinations?
No.
Ready to go now. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Righty delivers. Outside.
1 strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look to the first run of the ball game. Here's Leody Tavares.
Attention, intrepid BAU adventurers. The land of Bermuda shorts, white leisure suits, and Sandsville flatter.
That missed by a lot. Ball one.
Palm Springs.
Please.
I was going to say Miami, but point well made about the dizzying number of locales with unfortunate fashion tendencies. Here we go. Shells in the eyes and mouth. You don't see that every day.
Not even in Miami.
3 victims, the last one found with a
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 1-0. No outs, runner at first. Seager stands in now. Pickoff throw.
Oh, hey.
Considering the homeless man.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
But the upside-down cross looks like Satanism.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Tavares, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now at the plate, Agustin Ramirez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. And now,
that's the third. Turner collects it. Fires over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Whether the grind is at work or your workout, grab Kind Protein Max to keep you going. With 1 gram total sugar and peanuts in a crispy texture, a tasty way to get to 20 grams of protein. Kind
There's the strike. One out and a runner at second.
Looks great.
So yet again, our rare bird quest goes on, and
That's the ball.
we are making our return here to Solid Piece of Park. For the first time in a while, there's a number of servers open, so even if we have disconnects or whatever, we should be able to stay here and
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
still giving that rare creation to our boys, but this gives us the opportunity to
A two-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
as is customary on these hunts.
This to center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Long run, tracks it down. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 1 strike. Could be in the reads. And also, we're starting this hunt in a little bit of a different area.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
This time, we're going to see if this gives us a different result. We actually did not get the
Jordan Westberg will hit next.
We've been doing that. It's almost feel like we're going to avoid the vertebrae. There's a good bit of space below the line.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw to third. Save.
And already, it begins. We have a level 3 something.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
They're not smooth. So actually, they may come lane here somewhere. We'll just sort of
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
That seems probably more likely. There he is. He's gonna lay.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Not somewhere we can see, although not bad. Here's the thing. I don't know how to get across there. That's actually what I was doing.
Back here at the friendly confines.
So,
And today on the hill, Dylan Cease. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
That at least gets us some.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
And we didn't get one. We'll go over there and grab him. Just keep on kind of slowly moving around.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. First pitch misses.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close.
Hoskins to second. That's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Just kind of veered off that path. He might still just come into shotgun range. He's kind of veering off that way. Well, I guess
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Number 43.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. Back to the top of the lineup, Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker sizing this one up. Squeezes it. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Leody Taveras. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tucker makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Corey Seager. Doubled in his first AB.
Vision, I think. There we go. So it didn't take too long.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty.
By the way, max score for these might actually just be 1,000.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
And 969, he's lower end. 963 is not. It's nothing super special.
Strikes that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on.
They're just so unique. I really like them. And especially in our second one, we have so many pheasants from the pheasant cry. Taking down a couple of those wouldn't hurt. So we have
swing and a miss.
Shot that goal 1 time already.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Seiya Suzuki. Foul ball there.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And down on strikes. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Michael Bush at the plate now. That's ball 1.
And I think it was with the last update. They did make it so birds are hit with the shotgun.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Fastball for a strike. 1-2.
We'll see what we did get. High pressure's pretty bright.
Oh, and that liner got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Yo, Dylan, you okay? That crushed you.
For a strike. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Big swing and a miss.
You want to finish this inning?
0-2.
He wants to finish
Swings
this
and
inning.
misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Ian Happ stands in here. Takes ball
Dylan
1
sees
low.
is tough.
And that's off.
He might just finish this again.
That's ball 2. High fly ball down the left field line. Langford right there to make the grab. And that is the 3rd out.
And do we miss everything with that
We're
second
back
shot?
to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound. Caleb Thielbar.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that's a drink. I don't know what level of confident I am about it, but it
And a curve misses outside.
sort of round tone to the feathers too. I can't tell. And of course, there's no other.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Like the struggle of identifying specifically melanistic gadful drinks. Melanistic hens, very obvious to see. The drinks, though, especially in the distance, they're darker colored and it's just pretty
That's
tough
the
to tell.
3rd Turner.
I did think I saw that like lighter
Tosses the
chest
first.
pattern.
One up, one
It
down.
probably
Reese
wasn't developed,
Hoskins to the
but
plate.
it had
He's already
that
homered in this
signal,
game.
and we know it's up to 9:55, so we'll probably sit here till he shows up. And go figure, maybe like the least convinced I've ever been that there was some sort of potential rare.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
We'll go down sort of in the direction they were going further. I'm not sure where to actually set
And the
up.
batter now, Luke
They
Keishel.
can be down by this bridge, and that wouldn't surprise me if they're actually in the zone somewhere that we can't see. That'd be a good reason for them to
Now snap throw to first. And they got
They
him.
actually landed somewhere else, so that guy's gonna be a 336. Caller, this guy was a 968 gold, so not bad. And just looking at it, could that be mistaken for like
That one
black
ripped.
and brown feathers at 300 meters? Probably.
And that is a foul ball.
This, like white chest patch, what I thought I maybe saw. So I don't know until we see one with 955.
2 outs.
We're gonna keep looking. Now,
Right
since
side,
we're
hard
here,
hit.
got a pretty decent record.
Gets it to
there.
first.
Not too
3rd
worried
out,
about
and that
getting it,
ends the frame.
but, I mean, given the opportunity, we're gonna try. The main thing I want to accomplish here,
Bottom of the
if
inning. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Cease back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Cease, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Non-final working in, unfortunately, which is quite familiar. 10.55 for that. Just shot it in both legs.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Now that hopefully we've got the gadball in the air.
Got him looking.
Set up, just
Make it 4 strikeouts
something
for him on the bump today.
shows up sooner rather than later.
The other way, and foul ball.
But still no gadball drink up to 955. So waiting on that. But I think we will go ahead and
The
make
0-2.
a couple of these.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Corner batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
And by the way, this is
And there's a foul ball.
Because those feathers could.
Cease is just one strike away.
If you wait on a certain one to come in and it's not showing up,
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll
continue the bird rafter. That could be a diamond level 2 anyway. Up to 1103. And by the way, I was sitting here thinking, worst case, and that wasn't a rare. Maybe if there is a rare on the map, sitting here decoying them in, we can have one show up that we don't even know about. But 1050 for both Catwall and Fruganisuck is the diamond requirement, so figure we'll take that one. And turns out we're doing far more Catwall hunting than expected, but frankly, that's probably a good thing. 1,007 for that guy, so absolute minimum basically of his estimate, but doubling them. If we can just get the right bird to come in here so we can know for sure, that would be great. So we are literally back where we initially spotted that thing. There's some Catwall out here, there's some Fruganisuck out here. None up to 955, but I guess we're going to set up here again. We might as well do the same thing, just kind of clear the area of whatever's around.
I just want to make sure Austin Wells is, yeah, he's at April Spotlight Drop 1. Alright, so we're good on that.
This guy gets it. And I'll tell you who else gets it. This Catwall for not actually floating. Doesn't look like we hit him. Speaking of floating. Well, regardless, we're going to go ahead and our e-color down here as a good open spot. And we've been after this thing for at least half an hour now. And the worst part about it is being completely unsure, not finding him at this stage. To me, it would just be far worse than finding him and it being common. Because then it would be such a huge waste of time. Now, could he be... with these, there's 1 to 1,003. I really don't remember the estimates of the other drakes that were there. I don't see them there, but there's a bunch. Oh, no, wait, what the heck? An albino something back there. I don't know where it came from. That is, I think it's a Fruganisuck hen or Catwall hen. Are we spotting the right one? That is Catwall hen. Okay. Well, not quite what I meant earlier. But it kind of did the thing I was talking about. We accidentally got, let's say, an actual rare, because I'm not going to lie, I am leaning more and more towards that having not been a melanistic trait. By the way, it's dang near dark out. And pure stubbornness, frankly, is the reason we're still here. And it just netted us an albino Catwall head. Really, like, the albino Catwall look awesome. That's a silver, by the way. If that could go in the Duck Out Multimount in place of a Drake, absolutely we would do that. And for sure, my preference with rare Catwall would be the albinos. They just look really, really nice. Well, persistence pays off, question mark? I don't really think that counts. We just got lucky that we happened to, I really, like I said, I think misidentified a Catwall as potentially rare. And we end up finding an albino instead. I'm going to accept that as fact. And, move on, because I really think I saw that lighter colored underside. And also, frankly, the odds there's an albino hen and a Catwall drake, or a melon Catwall drake on the same server seem pretty unlikely.
5-hitter golf with the 18 birdies app. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, 18 birdies is the best tool for any golfer. Get a bird's eye view of any golf hole, providing you with accurate distances and instant pin locations. Navigate the wind, elevation, and more with plays like distances. It's like having a personal caddy in your pocket. Improve your swing with AI Coach and get tips.
And go figure, I'm not here on Saul's reason. It's dark out. We're chasing red foxes. We have a level 7 out there. And I think if we can get maybe to 150 for that, we'll go ahead and try to get the shot with the 223. And then we'll take our probably albino Catwall back to the main lodge. The tough to duck for the second lodge, we can deal with that later. I'm actually really excited to get that albino in the lodge. So that... That's about 160. 80 is going attentive. And we may have to try to do the thing that we attempted at the start of the hunt and failed. It's possible we can get a vital, especially if he just turns broadside for us. That shot felt high, but he's dead, so should be good. Now we'll go and take a look at what he is. And we did get vital blood. Had to be barely.
Now, Adolis Garcia.
11.09 goal. And now, we can finally take a new duck albino back to launch. We killed that albino previous duck.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Mitchell going after it.
This one we got.
He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
That might be a little more difficult. This area of the launch chili has been
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And we took down our melanistic female again.
Hit the air, left field.
I think I want to leave that there.
A dive, and he can't haul it in.
Back out of the way. Maybe we can take down this time.
He's in at second with a one-out double.
I believe we have a 499. Drop down the albino cat ball instead. I mean, they just look so.
Here's Corey
so
Seager.
I was talking about. I think it was when we killed the albino green wing teal. We just take one down. I wish all duck species had albino. They just look.
And that one fouled off.
Cool. Actually, you know, we.
Line, and that's a base hit. Tavares. Be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And the righty deals. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Touches down. That's a hit. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. 2 on, 1 out. And here is Hoskins. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Hoskins swings and blasts a high fly ball deep left field. Tattooed to Tater Town. Population U, bro. So digging in, Luke Diesel. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center.
That's
field.
one of the stupidest
Mitchell
home run
snags it
calls
for the second
in the
out.
game. Tattoo to Tater.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
She ain't trying. He keep calling me
Back here at American Family Field. And today's starting pitcher, Dylan Cease. What should we keep an eye on here?
I understood the
Well, it comes at hitters
assignment.
with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Bryce Terang in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's too low. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner.
That's foul.
Garcia
That's way
really
foul.
on
That's
his
way
horse
foul.
for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. In the air, right field.
I might have to dive.
2 down. And now it's William Contreras. And downstairs.
Counts 1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
The swing. Top of the second, and now Jordan Westberg. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And strike two.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Contreras gathers, throws the first, in time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Digging in, Austin Wells. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled.
Wells?
Sends
Wells?
it to
No,
Out
Wells.
on a bang play, but he made it close. So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field.
That's all right, Adolis.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Inside, just missed. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Garrett Mitchell in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Yelich goes. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Leody Taveras. Doubled his first time. That to right. Freeland.
Aaron Ashby.
And there's one away.
Who?
Here comes Corey Seager. RBI single his last time up. And there's a ball. Ashby.
I'll probably use Seager the next time if he goes to a higher diamond than Bobby Witt, but somehow I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Line drive to short.
Damn.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez. Hit in the air, right field.
Damn.
Freeland settles under this one. Hauls it in. And we're back.
Right now I have the Flow Racing Night in America late model race from Spoon River on right now. Well, it's not on right now. It's going to start here very shortly. It's supposed to be 6:30. So in about 2 minutes.
Those always feel good.
That one fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to
run around the goal.
Wow, hit and run me for nothing. You guys aren't winning anyway. Dylan Cease's going to get these last 3 outs. And you guys are going to lose your stronghold to me.
Out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
You're supposed to swing at that, Cheerio.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
I need a lot of Ks. I need the 100K mark for more PXP with.
Hoskins to second. Ow! A double play.
Hey, we'll take that though. Nah. No, 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 no. This is finally P3. I know I'm gonna hit the wheel spin sometime during this conquest. I just don't know when. It might be after I finish it. It might be before I finish it. Actually doing not that bad. We're literally almost done with this conquest, man. Surprising, right? Always leave your if you're doing conquest, always leave yourself a way to go up. Why do you think I didn't take over that 1 mil from San Diego? So I can go up. I just want to look at something. Am I close to getting anything done in this yet? A hilltop place, bars, and nothing with a stole a heart, and nothing bucks up on the wall. Maybe live in wave talk. And it's me best senior year, and then it's over by that bitch. Knowing none he knows, and niggas seeing they get slow like that river rolls and that green grass grows. And then clean it, there's something in it. Yeah, we should painted it up. Turning on to the roads, leaving some every sign. Then in the murder holes, moving nowhere back. And too good to us, right there on the weekend. Then what's playing in the cloud of dust, and too good
Ready to
to
go.
us.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. There's a swing and a drive. Base hit.
Robbie Pierce. At LaSalle.
Didn't take long to get a
That
result.
was actually a good race. LaSalle just reopening after 2 years. Put on an amazing race, honestly.
Those always feel great. Here's Leody Taveras. Drilled in the air, high and deep.
That's not getting caught. That's not getting caught. That's not getting caught.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double. So now it's Corey Seager to the right side. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the out, but a run does score. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Agustin Ramirez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner stays put at third. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carried.
Go! Yes!
Gone into the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. He rocketed that one out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. Ron Marinaccio on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hoskins pushes it foul. One down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That just misses 2-2. Rip to short. Throw to first in time. Luke Peschel digs in now. In the air, right field. Tatis makes the catch, inning over.
2 of Illinois Speed Week. As I mentioned last night, Derek Kessinger is no longer with us. He's
back here with my pal Siggy and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Merrill. There's a strike. 1 out, bases empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field.
Does that get out of bounds? Does that get out of bounds? Nope.
Reaching down,
I held off to see if it was gonna get out of bounds, but it never did.
Stephen Colen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Now we've been doing Illinois Speed Week. We expanded to 5 dates this year instead of 4. The weather just looks spectacular. We'll touch on that. I really believe, I thought Illinois Speed Week.
Now here is Jordan Westberg. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 down, 3. And they turn the double play. So 2 down now, and here is Austin Wells.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Adolis
I think we got more technical
1 for
issues.
1 with a single so far. In the dirt.
It's like looking like sunny, and when it's sunny, it just brings, everyone's feelings are so much better. You just feel the vibes of the pits are just so much better when it's nice weather. And we're only a couple weeks away from
Sliced hard but foul.
Like that's the beginning of that summer season, but here, this got a nice little ditch. Like you said, it's not the summer national where all these guys couldn't go run the summer national.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
It's just got a great atmosphere.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field.
Okay, Adolis.
Out of here to the 4th floor of the Western Meadow Building. And they add on. It's 5 zip. 2 outs, nobody on. Leody Taveras getting ready to hit. Slice down the right side. 2 outs, base is empty.
JD, I remember watching it early Flow Racing Night in America and watching it.
And that one foul.
This place, this doesn't look like an Illinois track. I've got to get there. Where we're at tonight, Spoon River, it's one of the great Illinois tracks that probably doesn't get its due. I think you agree with that.
Okay, so I remember 2014, my first year of Dirt on Dirt.
Going
to that summer national race with all you guys,
2 down, nobody on.
You didn't pump it up.
1 ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Line drive.
Wow, Leody.
And that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park, here's Manny Machado.
I'll put Spoon River up there on the top of
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
I think JD has it officially as his favorite.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Luis arrives, batting with one down, takes the strike. Westbrook. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
When is Super running?
Spoon River on the other side, you are watching Flow Racing Night in America.
May 10th. Okay, and when does my World of Outlaws, my Dirt Vision account subscription, the 25th, and this is 7th. All right, just wondering.
Presented by Kubota. We are back live.
I have not missed the Super Dirt Car Series race this year.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Wandy Peralta.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys
Corey.
are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it's fouled away. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tatis under it, hauls it in, and there's one away. At the plate, Agustin Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Who's their catcher? Who is Compass?
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's over one.
Hey, Wandy, don't give up 6 runs like you did last night against the Yankees.
High leg kick
Fucking traded. Even though we traded him.
Scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's out.
I hate Wandy Peralta. I didn't really like Peralta I didn't really like Wandy Peralta when he was with the Yankees. I mean, he did only have a 2 something. He had a 2 something ERA with us, but.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Welcome back to Flow Racing Night America. Our studio.
Here's a 1-2. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ew.
And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's
go through.
For this type of appearance,
So lay down.
the same way you would for one
Lay down. Take a nap.
In the air, right side.
You need to take a nap. Yes, you did. You need to take a nap.
And that'll do it.
Was at Spoon River all the way back in 1986, and a couple other guys picked up their
back here in San Diego. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
There's no deny if he could have figured a there, I guess.
So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Didn't have a lot of big paydays all the
That's
way
a strike.
through. And I don't think a lot of people know that Tanner English, the only guy with a very
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Local champ, a guy not a lot of guys in Illinois may be familiar with.
On the ground, could be two. Over to Seager, and it's a double play to end the ball game.
With a back-to-back victory, he loves Spoon River, the 25 car. That is Todd Turner's notes and tidbits on Spoon River. Kevin, I know you're the king of notes. As we get ready to throw it out to Ben and DJ at the track, what do you got leading for us tonight at Spoon River?
Listen to this one here. When Bobby Pierce wins last night, that's 13 of the last 14 races. He has a podium finish ever since Speed Week. Remember,
Wait.
winless during Speed Week.
It's that program.
14, 8 wins
No, not that program, then.
Sixth place finish at Farmer City's opener of the Line I 100. That's his worst finish, and that was because he had to rear the field tank. So he's on some sort of.
Must have been TA.
He's number one in the country. How about tonight? One guy to keep an eye out, Jeep Van Wormer. Hey, he got a little deal together with Jason Beggar to do some racing. I believe the last time Jeep raced was in 2023. I don't remember him racing anywhere last year. I think it was like August 2023. His last feature race, a bigger race was back at Merritt in Michigan when he raced then. And one more note about last night, and considering tonight, 19 of the top 25 drivers in this week's Dirt on Dirt Power Rankings, they were in the race last night. It should be 20 tonight because Hudson O'Neal is supposed to be there also. So 20 out of 25, as long as we don't lose anybody tonight, that's a pretty stacked field.
Well, Kevin, when you think about that, how many other events, like other than Eldora and maybe like Volusia even have 20 out of 25? I don't know if they do. Maybe some Lucas Oil Speed Weeks. No, that's got to be about it, right? Eldora Speed Weeks and this. I can't think of where else it would be. Just the Illinois piece helps it so much, right? These Illinois guys can all be here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like maybe Eldora might be the only one. Because like a guy like a Corey Hedgecock, Zach Mitchell, Josh Wright.
Sure.
There's a few that aren't going to be there racing this weekend, this week, but man, they'll be at Eldora. And so, man, 20 out of 25, you're not going to get past. I mean, I can't even look in also getting votes. I think a few more in there too. So
the others receiving votes, yes. A couple of final thoughts I got. Kevin, you guys have documented the new National Late Model Tire Rule. New tire. That came out from Hoosier here that's been kind of a lot of the buzz around the industry. I didn't get to spend a ton of time in the pits last night, Kovac, but it was clear, and I just wanted very quickly, 30 seconds, your opinion. Most guys told me, hey, 5 tracks, 5 nights, 5 different surfaces. We're going to learn a lot this week in Illinois. What was the takeaway, 30 seconds or less, from Mississippi Thunder? Because they kind of felt like, hey, Illinois Speed Week is going to teach us more than we've learned so far.
Oh, yeah, you get those different, night after night of racing. But, I saw a couple weeks ago, the Lucas race at Georgetown I was at. That was a lot of the guys' first time with it. And then also Mississippi Thunder. Shannon Rush from Hoosier was at both of those events. And he hasn't really heard many complaints. I didn't hear complaints. Everybody that I talked to, like in top finishers in both nights, both tracks that I've been at, they were all like, hey, I mean, it hasn't changed Bobby Pierce's performance.
And he didn't get to test him, right? He was worried because he didn't get to test him that it wasn't going to work out. I think he's okay, Kevin. I think it's working out.
I think it's going pretty well.
One of the other notes I had was I hope we can all kind of sit back and appreciate what we've got here in this Flow Night in America / Illinois Speed Week right now. It wasn't that long ago, Kevin. Pre-COVID, we were not racing for $20,000 on Tuesday nights. And Carson Ferguson sent me a text I wanted to mention last night. He said, hey,
Caroll, and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Hilldales going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
We weren't doing this, Kevin. I guess I just want everyone
to go, pitch coming your way next.
This is cool that the public can appreciate this,
Yeah, it definitely gives you some. Look at this on a midweek night. You get to watch.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound today, Bailey Falter.
it just gives you it should get everybody.
Pitches to work with on the mound. That repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is
ripped back to the mound, and that got him. The throw is still in time, and that's out number one on a tough play. Here's Leody Taveras. That one inside, ball one.
I'm guessing that's never happened to you. Oh, I've had that happen. I was at Hagerstown Speedway one time. I was there.
Right through there for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Seager stands in now. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Hard hit, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Cruz makes the grab on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Right side. McCutcheon has it sized up. And that is that. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa swings through it for strike one. And that clips the inside corner. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. O'Neal Cruz stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Your one-stop shop for all your parts, tires,
got him.
fabrication needs. From drag strips to your
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hunter Stratton.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Wyatt Langford will hit next. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now the 0-1. Ripped to right. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jordan Westberg, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cruz pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Austin Wells now at the plate. That one ripped. Cruz running hard to get it. Can't catch up to it. It's down in the gap. In comes the run from third to add on.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. What a really...
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Grounded out his first time up. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1. Racing Night in America. 48 cars. We'll have dirt draft hot laps. We'll have Sunoco race.
Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
That's right. We'll have 4 10-lap heats. Usually 8-lap heats tonight. We're going 10
Man at
laps.
second.
There will be 12 cars in each heat.
That one inside. Look out.
To the main event. Then we'll have 2 Corbin Farms Racing B mains. 10 laps apiece. Top 4 out of each one of those move on, and no provisionals.
Good job to fight that one off.
50 lap, 20,000 to win main event. Our third all-time series event here. And of course, when you look at former winners, no big surprise. Mother Nature won last year, but in 23 it was Dennis.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Good
What's up, buddy?
job getting the foot down.
Nothing much. Just playing some MLB until Emma gets on.
Now it's Corey Seager. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
Just a tick tighter quarters than Atomic. A lot of drivers say not only the size, the shape of the venue, but even the clay a little bit reminds them of the track located just south of Chillicothe, Ohio.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first, and Seager is set down. That's the third out.
Yeah, pretty good right one last night. Little cross up and got down.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and here is Joey Bart. And the slider catches the zone.
And looking over there as well, it's like Dan Ebert surveying the situation.
That clips the corner.
Drivers getting ready. This is a racetrack that it's tough to lead at. We've heard a lot of guys talk, and you have to really
foul ball still 0-2.
So many storylines tonight, Dustin, and we're just glad to be back in this booth.
We absolutely are. Don't go anywhere.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
My phone is plugged in playing music. I got you on my portal, talking to party, and I got my laptop right in front of me. Why are you playing on your laptop?
In the box now, no balls and a strike.
Because I've been getting back into American Truck Sim.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play, that's an infield single. One gone, runner at first. Now batting key Brian Hayes. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Brian Reynolds in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. That one's back. That'll make it out of here. That one felt good. It's 4-2. Andrew McCutcheon, the next to hit, takes outside. This one shot.
So I hope your Fortnite works tonight.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. First 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Taveras returns it to the infield. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. Headed down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him.
Body panels on the market.
Adam Frazier now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Chase Sugar. Lays down the line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hit. Right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Pitch outside. The throw. Tag. And he's out. One out, bases empty.
Plus the marquee events. Eldora Speedway, the Gateway Dirt Nationals, the Snowball Derby, the Wild West Shootout, the Tulsa
And
Shootout,
a base hit up the middle.
A lot more, all with one-day subscription to Flow Sports.
Runner on at first with one gone.
Well, welcome
Here's
back,
the second baseman, Luke Teschel.
Spoon River Speedway here just outside Canton, Illinois.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field.
Cruz
brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one the other way. Throws to first. Out number 3.
I was trying to figure out the modified line.
Back here at PNC Park, here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So we're getting that hammered out. I did not, but I tell you what, you didn't do so well last night, but you still did much better than I would.
Back to work.
I know. I'm gonna try to.
This one in the air right field, and there's one down.
We talk about it all the time, but man, oh man, they got some great stuff going. One of my new
Here's
favorite
O'Neal
things outside of a
Cruz.
free T-shirt for new subscribers, by the way, to get your choice of like.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Things is to create a league with my friends. I would invite you to with you. Yeah, absolutely. So you can do leagues, you can customize, which is really awesome.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Last chance now for the Pirates. This is Joey Bart. Check swing, and he went strike 1. And that one is inside. They're down to their final strike. The Pirates down to their final strike.
Later tonight, as Clay Dawn, the folks at Dirt Draft do a great job. We're moments away from Dirt Draft hot laps as the Super Late models.
Really great change of speeds. It goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Weather loves Super Late model racing in the land of weekend, the second week of May. Look at that, 78 degrees, light wind.
Got him, and that's the ball game. And
all the doggos have been out today. We saw Hank.
Hank's a great dog.
Hank's a great dog. We saw Walter down in the Justin Dooney pit. We met Oreo, the husky, and was Riley the
I think so, yeah.
The rosy-looking dog down there. Man, they're all out. We're out. It's great.
Norris is out.
You know who else is out? Yeah, Sun's out, Guns out. Mike Norris joining us in the infield once again. Good to see you back, brother. Welcome back to the Spoon.
Yeah, hey, good to have you guys, and great to be at another awesome racetrack here in Illinois. We go from the black dirt to the brown clay. Not a small dirt track like we're accustomed to, but a bigger, like you guys have been talking to, a bigger racetrack. So one thing that I have noticed about the racing surface here tonight at Spoon, normally when we come here for the Mars Championship Series, a lot of times it's a lot drier. Tonight, a lot of traction to be had. So I think the Spoon River folks are throwing a bit of a curveball here early on.
Well, it is. How much wind as we had yesterday, DJ? We had wind. They kind of put a lot of moisture to the surface. They're pushing our good old Ute/tractor tires out. And too bad Shane Plain's not here to talk about those.
I feel
it's interesting. What they do? They get the barrels in the middle of the tires. Last night we saw those tires down in turn 4. Well, they got nudged in, and that's when the dust storm started. The night before with a handful of laps left to go. But I'm sorry, what do you get?
Well, I was just going to say, one thing about the one more moisture on the track before we step aside for our final set of breaks here is that there was kind of an off-and-on cloud cover most of the day here today. The sun's just kind of come out here in full form over the last 90 minutes or so, man, to give us this excellent Chamber of Commerce day. Final track preparations underway. They're rolling the bottom side. We are live at Spoon River Speedway. gentlemen, to Spoon River Speedway, just outside Canton, Illinois, and we could not have timed that any better, as the first wave of dirt draft hot laps are making their way on the track. Been mentioned earlier, right down here. 1 year ago, in the first session of dirt draft hot laps are going to be led out by a two-time winner this season out of New Waverly, Texas, and the Best Performance Motorsports. BookMaterialLift.com, Lincoln Boat Mechanical Contractors, number 1. Say hello to your cheesiest craving yet.
Oh, snap.
That's right, Cheez It made it check.
Oh, snap.
Baked, not fried, with 100% real cheese.
Oh, snap.
Okay, somebody please eat this thing before I do. Want it? Eat it, Cheez It.
Framing, literal surface, natural, fragile, next foundation, done right construction, 6 Clay Harris. First wave of dirt draft hot laps here tonight at Spoon River Speedway, the 38th all-time event for Blue Racing Night America, presented by Kubota, our third ever appearance here. And as we talked about, Grade 1 last year, Desert Junior in 23, and Brandon Shepard back in 2022. As cars are up to speed, getting them dialed in here tonight on a fantastic evening in Banner, Illinois.
I love the in-car cameras. I make no doubt about it. I'm a huge fan, but I look at that right side shot out Ryan Gustin's car. I'm taking it right up close to the flag, but it was the Reaper right there.
That was cool. That was so cool.
So the track record here, and unofficially at Spoon River Speedway, Ben, you found this earlier, was Jason Beggar last year with the World of Outlaws. Real American.
Actually, a weekly show.
It was a weekly show, that's right. That's right, it was opening night here last year, yes. We found that on their website. It was 12.770. Kyle Bronson, quickest in wave 1 of dirt draft hot laps with a 1:3.601.
Hey, did you mention Jason Baker? Well, how about he's leading the next set out, the birthday boy out of Bloomington, Illinois. Jason Baker, the Titan Industries, SC Online Sales, Outpace Racing Products, Northeast Fabrication, cart number 25, and Clements Powered Longhorn, 2-time defending Mars champion and 3-time Dirt Car National champion, the 25. Speaking of Dirt Car National champions, behind him in the 27, a 4-time Dirt Car National champ, Rodney Melvin, a 3-time winner this year, as 31 Tyler Millwood sneaks by. Millwood in the Ace, again, Melvin in the Ace Hardware, Thompson Express, Rick's Towing, Clements Powered Longhorn, number 27.
Next driver on the track or on your screen is the Kingston, Georgia native. That's Tyler Millwood in the Millwood Plumbing, Grace Mobile Service, Competition Racing Equipment, Durham Powered Rocket Chassis. And Nick Hoffman behind him in the number 9 will be the next driver on your screen. The winner of Mississippi Thunder over the weekend. Podium finish last night for the driver of the Ty Touring Racing NOS Energy Drink, CW Trucking, Local Petroleum, number 9.
Also in this set, the Black Diamond Race Car, Clements Power, number 15, Clay Stuckey, Lucas Well entry out of Shreveport, Louisiana, the 17A. Lewistown, Missouri's Austin Howell, the Dirt Power XR1 Rocket Chassis, Howell's Enterprises entry. And how about some other heavy hitters? This one, the 96 of Tanner English out of Mid-Kentucky, the 21, Mr. Smooth, Billy Moyer out of Batesville, Arkansas. Battled some mechanical issues last night, looking to bounce back here tonight. And Nick Hoffman, DJ, to the top of the leaderboard at Dirt Draft Hot Laps, 13.586.
Absolutely. There's a good look at Billy Moyer right there, trying to rebound from last night. And that loss at number 2.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's New York going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
We saw it in Todd Turner's notes earlier. The only driver to have 2 top 5 finishes in both Flow Racing.
Just about ready to roll. Getting your nod in this one, Herman Marquez. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Shut grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Late model Dirt Series Rookie of the Year this year. That's Dean Ebert out of Lakeshore, Minnesota.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Can't get there, and it deflects off him. Still manages a throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Agustin Ramirez, the next to hit. And ball one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Rob Sanders out of Bakersfield, California, the Pro Power Racing agent Longhorn. West Coast Boring Simpson suspension entry.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that will drop foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball to strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Doyle makes the play. Runner tags for third. Applies the tag. And they get two. Double play. And it's Reese Hoskins up to the dish. And that one hammered. That's back. Into the bullpen and gone. A shot to the opposite field. Second home run of the inning for them. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. And now here is Luke Keishel. Moniak makes the catch. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Gallup finds the corner. 4-1.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the batter now, Owen Miller. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. One out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a crypto club.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Michael Tolia. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Behind them on the track will be in the College Grove, Tennessee driver, the number 81.
Swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. Back here in Denver. Now here is Wyatt Langford. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Do you want up on the bed? Come on. Ready? Jump. 1. Jump. 1, 2. You want to look out the window, don't you? Hold on. There you go. There you go. No.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Jordan Westberg in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Langford gets his lead at first with nobody out.
That is Gerald Van Wormer Jr.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike. Northeastern Fabrication, All-Star Performance, Jason Baker Racing, number 55. Been good to see Spider-Man back on the track. He's got several starts here in Summer Nationals competition in years gone by.
And a base hit right there. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Runners on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal. In the air, center field.
Tim McCready on your screen, fastest in that group.
Brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 4-0. Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. And the throw, he's out at third. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back there. On the warning track. Back here at Coors Field. And now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. And first offering is fouled off.
Number 58.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another one of our new entrants tonight. That is Miles Moose out of Lincoln, Illinois.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Mega Towing sponsored number 8.
Ryan McMahon, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Kyle Farmer stands in now and watches strike 1. That's a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Azio Camo, BK Grading and Paving, Penske Shocks. HNA Development sponsored number 70.
Strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Drilled in the air out towards right center.
Star.
Hauls it in for the out.
Knock it off. No growling.
Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Coming to us out of Manhattan, Illinois.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Tattooed and gone. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. Base is empty, 1 away. And now the DH, Agustin Ramirez. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Marquez, 6'1" righty, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Check swing, called strike.
You went quiet.
That one's back there.
What? I said you went quiet.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
I'm trying to fucking figure out how to get my game to run at higher frame rate.
He's already homered here in this one.
Wouldn't it be in settings and then graphics or something like that?
Martini makes the grab.
Well, Google says that you can lower the scaling, lower texture quality, reduce foliage density, minimize mirrors, disable SSAO, then experiment with other settings.
And a foul ball.
But did it say where to find it?
I know where to find it. I'm just trying to figure out fucking.
And that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
For not just our series, but all of dirt track racing in general.
And a pitch.
All right, now Brandon Overton passes the set 6.
And it's even up.
I did what I could at least, so let's try it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And the Machimo yellow caution on the speedway, and we will send that wave of cars back to the pit area.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. Nick Martini in the box now.
It's a little better, but I'm not keep doing what I just did.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
One driver attempting double duty tonight. That's Pennsylvania's Drake Troutman digging them on.
And that's in the dirt.
Tonight going to be sporty, and he's going to have a lot of competition. 25 very solid cars checked.
That one missed.
The Spoon River Speedway this evening.
2 strikes.
Take a look here at the pit area.
Swing and a miss.
Racing broadcast from this great drone
As
shot
we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Diesel. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble.
Drone shot there. The first car rolling out out of Liberty, Illinois. That is the 05 of Dave Wheatholder.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
behind
Hill
him.
picks to first, and he's back in
That
safely.
is the 5. Brooksy, Stephen Brooks in the house tonight.
Next to hit, Wyatt Langford. Runner on the go. Throw to second, and he's safe.
And the factory lead all-guy performance brand agriculture card number 7. That is Tyler Nicely. Nicely in the all-guy motorsports car number 7.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. And the throw out at third.
So you can't throw me out at second, but you can easily throw me out at third. What the fuck is that game?
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Drivers are hot lapping and qualifying at the same time.
This game is bipolar.
Their best lap will
got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a
Brandon.
fastball up in the zone.
What?
I said this game's bipolar.
Jordan Westberg will hit next. That smash towards center.
Very bipolar.
Makes the play and then
Ready?
number 3.
Jump. 1. Ready? 1, 2. Ready? Jump. 1, 2. Ready? 1, 2.
Back here in Denver, and here is Brenton Doyle.
Tyler Nicely at the top of the board. 15139.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Another one. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow.
15139 for the 7 of Tyler Nicely.
Miller, batting with one down, takes the strike.
Ronnie Chance, 15837.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Dave Wheeler rounds out that group of 5. They get 3 laps.
Swings and misses. And that makes 11 strikeouts in a row.
Will set them up for their heat race lineups.
Tolia in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
See rolling out here on to the
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
River Speed, there's the 292. That is Josh.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Behind him, he's got
ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's going to be Austin Wells. Hill back to work. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Also out there.
A massive home run. It's 6-0. Now a chance for Adolis Garcia. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit.
They all take the green flag for their set of qualifying laps.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull
Farmer. There's one. Relay to first. Double play. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Corey Seager. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive.
That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores. Man at second here with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Reese Hoskins. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. That one not close. And that's ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Hill makes the grab. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
75.
Right through there for a strike. Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
McMahon stands in now and watches strike one. Out towards left center. Tavares going after it. Puts it away for the out. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one drifts inside. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swings through that.
Now in car number 99 out of Bettendorf, Iowa, that is Charlie Moore.
See ya. Strikes him out.
Number 99.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Luke Diesel. Into center. Doyle on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Langford, 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. Well struck left field. And that one is off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice
Jordan,
swing.
why?
Makes the grab for the second out. Man, that's
You didn't have to hit it so fucking hard.
Remind yourself, it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Lucas Lee, 14.586 second quick and 12L. David Strimmy, 14.656 third quick. Chase Holland,
back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count. Round out the fielding group. 2. Third group rolling out onto the racetrack.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Tommy behind multi-fire plug wires.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. Martini takes the ball as he stands in for the second time.
Trevor Neville in car 777.
And a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Stepping in, Brenton Doyle. Yeah, that drops in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Miller stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
1 ball.
And add another hit.
Right now showing the way here.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low-key.
In the air, right side of the infield. McMahon. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Leody Tavares. 1 for 3.
Driving car number 22. That is Austin Becerra. Austin Becerra in car number 22.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Moniak racing over to make the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Corey Seager digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one ripped. That's a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
And rounding out this group, out of Clinton, Illinois, that is Detroit Page excavating.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Kind of an interesting pitch selection there with the defense shifted to the pull side. Pitched on the outside corner, and that made it pretty easy for him just to punch it the other way.
And now, Agustin Ramirez. That misses the zone. 1-1.
His first lap.
That one missing inside.
14-7-1-2. Good lap for him. Come by.
Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone.
Drake Troutman, quickest in group number 3, 14-3-9-1. That is your
He
quickest.
sends it out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0. And here is Hoskins.
14-7-1-2.
And first offering is fouled off.
And 99 of Blake Brown was fourth quicks, 14-7-3-1. Kyle Himmer comes home in fifth quick, 14-7-6-6. Mike Brooks, 15-0-5-0.
That one at triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Brew.
You're a
That's a
bitch.
pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting
Fuck
jammed
you.
here creeping into my
Fuck
mind.
you too, cunt.
Halverson snags.
Love bag.
And we're back.
Carpet
Now
muncher.
it's the DH, Michael Tolio.
Paint maker.
Tank eater.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Different things.
Rug muncher.
You can't call me a rug muncher if I called you a carpet eater.
Rug and carpet are two totally different things.
They're the same thing!
No, they are not.
A rug and a carpet is the exact same thing, bro.
No, a rug doesn't go all the way to the wall.
Right through there for
Okay, fine.
His first pitch strike percentage over 90%.
The fucking scumbag.
Something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter,
Fuck you, bitch.
even though he's had a lot
I
of
already
success
said
in
that.
first
You
pitch
lost.
Make it 18
No, you didn't.
strikeouts on the day.
I'm pretty sure that's what I started out
Base is
with.
empty. Brian McMahon steps to the plate.
No, all you said was fuck you.
Fine. Or
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Fucker.
Gets a
motherfucker.
piece, and it stays 0-2.
I do fuck them on.
Hacks and miss. Back here in Denver, now it's the second baseman, Luke Bichel.
That's your comeback?
I mean, you said a fact, so that was my opportunity.
Welcome back to Spoon River Speedway here on a
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cool, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
In the air out to center. Doyle pulls it down. That's out number two. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells. Halverson checks the runner. Westberg back on a dive.
First lap's going up for that trio of drivers. Kyle Bronson, quickest. Dalton Wilson, second. Spencer Hughes, third. Second.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
You remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. But I think in a fully fueled up golf cart. And he's out. And it's out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. Foul ball.
You're fine.
Max Blair, the Clements Powered Longhorns Center, West Sports Creek Pizza and Pub, Coleman Farms Racing, Dean Auto Group, CJ Dairy, Upstate Auto Group, and Murphy's Lawn
All sponsors on the Clements Powered Longhorn 111 for Max Blair. Brandon Queen out of Keokuk, Iowa. St. Louis Deer Company, Straight Line Incorporated, Victory Signs and Company, Big Hill Powered Longhorn, and Ryan Gustin, Todd Goody Racing, Allen Safety Scutters, Hooker Trucking, Wells Motorsports, Carl Chevrolet, Millstein Performance Body, Bay Properties, J. Dickens Powered, and Infinity Race Car from Ryan Gustin, a two-time winner this year.
Max Blair goes second on lap 1. Brandon Queen fifth. Now Ryan Gustin goes second. Lap number 2. Better time, and it'll be third. 1:34:05. You ride with Ryan Gustin around the 3/8 mile oval. Checkered flag in the air. Brandon Queen will whip across the line. The Reaper will stay put. Second quick. 1:33:20. Queen goes 6th. Kyle Bronson, Ryan Gustin, Max Blair, your top 3 after 6 cars.
This is Tyler Urban, the 1T. Clayton Harris out of Jupiter, Florida in the 6th. The 27 of Rodney Melvin out of Benton, Illinois. Tyler Urban, the Best Performance Motorsports Lane Filter Mechanical Contractors, First Class Septic, Anthony's Pizza, Sunoco, Roberts Meat Company, Barrett's, Clements Powered Rocket for Tyler Urban, two-time winner this year. The 6th of Clay Harris from Jupiter, Florida, Wilkerson Farms, Rescue Metal Framing, Impact Electrical Services, National Fragile X Foundation, Dunright Construction, Durham Powered Longhorn. The 27 of Rodney Melvin, 4-time Dirt Car National Champion, the Briggs Towing Thompson Express, State Hardware, Clements Powered Longhorn for Rodney Melvin in car 27.
Turbo going to go fifth fastest on lap number 1. Clay Harris goes 7th quick on lap 1. And Rodney Melvin checks in 5th fastest his first time around. So Turbo's got 4 here on lap number 2. Then he will clock in on the better time. We go 6th quick. 1:35:17. Clay Harris not as good. 8th quick. 1:38:71. And Rodney Melvin backs off the throttle on lap 2. He'll stay 5th quick. 1:34:93. After 9 cars, they're still gunning for Kyle Bronson's lap of 1:3.216.
Up next, Clay Stuckey out of Shreveport, Louisiana, the 15. The 96 of Tanner English out of Benton, Kentucky, and the birthday boy Jason Fager, the 25 out of Bloomington, Illinois. Shreveport, Louisiana's Clay Stuckey and Lucas Webb, Advanced Powder Coating, Mooring Transport, FiberTech Laser Cutting Pro Glow, AccuForce Dynamo Testers, Clements Powered Black Diamond, the two-time winner this year is Clay Stuckey in the 15. The 96 of Tanner English out of Benton, Kentucky, Coleman Farms Racing, Autism Awareness, Millstein C Motors, Dirt King Simulator, Supreme Enterprises, Dirt Car Lift, all sponsors of Clements Powered Longhorn for Tanner English, two-time Mars champion, the 25 of Jason Fager. Jason Fager playing a two-time Mars champion, defending of that, three-time UMP champion. Titan Industries, SC Online Sales, Outpace Racing Products, Digital Copy Systems, Northeast Fabrication for Jason Fager.
Clay Stuckey, 9th. Tanner English, 7th. And Jason Fager, 12th on lap number 1. Lap number 2, Clay Stuckey, 9th quick. Best lap, 1:38:70. Second lap for Tanner English, not as good. 7th quick, 1:36:27. Let's see what Fager's got for him here. On lap number 2, he bumps up to 9th quick, 1:38:03. Top 3 stay the same after 12 cars. Kyle Bronson, Ryan Gustin, and Max Blair.
Up next will be Tyler Millwood out of Kingston, Georgia in the 31. The 17A of Austin Howells out of Lewistown, Missouri. The 21 of the National Dirt Late Model Hall of Famer Billy Moyer out of Batesville, Arkansas. Tyler Millwood, the competition racing equipment, Grace Mobile Service, Sugar Rush, Penske, One Source Paint Body, Durham Powered Rocket XR1, 2017 Ultimate Late Model Series champion. Meanwhile, Austin Howells in car 17A, Durham Powered Rocket Chassis, HR Enterprises on track, Fitness and Nutrition 17 Racing entry, and the 21 of Billy Moyer out of Batesville, Arkansas, 853 career wins. The Keith Lawson Motorsports, Coral Chevrolet, Mississippi Valley Transportation, West Logging, and Penske Cornet Powered Longhorn for Billy Moyer.
Tyler Millwood's first lap is good enough for 13th quick. Then Austin Howell's first trip around, he'll go 13th quick. Let's see what old man Moyer's got for him here. 7th fastest, not a bad lap. 1:35:98. Second time around for Tyler Millwood, not as good. 15:14:114. Second lap for Howells, not as good. 14:14:104. Lap 2, Billy Moyer does not improve. Still a good lap. He's 7th quick right now. The veteran out of Batesville, Arkansas, with a 1:35:98. 15 drivers have qualified. Kyle Bronson still the time to beat, 1:32:16.
Up next, Nick Hoffman out of Mooresville, North Carolina. The 9, the 18 of Shannon Babb out of Mobile, Illinois, and the 24 of Brian Hunziker out of El Paso, Illinois. Nick Hoffman, the Titord Racing, Caution Energy Drink, Global Petroleum, CW Truck, Petrov Towing, Wolver Construction Services, Clements Powered Longhorn. 2 wins on the year for that driver. Shannon Babb in the 18. Dr. Truckle Champion, the Conagher Seat, Petrov Towing, Donnelly Trucking, Big Hill Powered Longhorn. And Ryan Hunziker, the 24 out of El Paso, Illinois, the RJR Transportation Mosquito here over Tech.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Time to beat, ladies and gentlemen. 1:31:39. The driver out of Wayport, Illinois. Shannon That's Amy Lakeshore, Minnesota, the 16th city. Jacob Kinney out of Plainfield, Illinois. Rob Sanders out of Bakersfield, California, the 10N. Dan Ebert from Stevens Truck Importation Woods Racing Car Shocks, Electronics, Kenny Peterson, former Cooper Power Projects, Super Point in the 75. Lee McKinney, two-time winner, cheerleader. Ian Panther from Mobilizing for Mobilization Motors and Building. Electrical Contractors, Welding, Cross Sealing, Great Net Power and Bullhorn in the 10N. Rob Sanders is the West Coast Princess Suspension, the Steam Tuning Snowboard Motorization. Bob Sanders. Bob Sanders, 18th quick on lap one. Mickey Hughes, 10th fastest over this time around. Danny Rose, 13th to be 14th with the 7-1. As it stands right now, 1:37.82. Mike McKinney, third quick, green lap, 1:32.88. Rob Sanders, 8th, 1:39.04. How about Mike McKinney? Spoon River, third quick, 1:32.88. Robinson, second. Shannon Babs, 20 time to beat. Then three drivers looking for all million through May. Next, Ryan Shirley out of Chapel Hill, Illinois. Carson Burris out of Wayport, Illinois. Bobby Pierce out of Corbin, Illinois in the 32. Shirley did not win the racing over Chapel Thompson Express GT Racing Host JD Racing GT Racing Team Third Power Law Corporation Rookie of the Year 93 Carson Burris in the 42 Green River Racing Sponsor's Rookie of the Year 2017 Family Ministry Race Winner and Bobby Pierce last night's winner. Full Solution Group replacing Sustainable Transportation Church of Transport Inc. 32 for Bobby Pierce. Shirley third. Carson Burris in 12th. Pierce 10th. Lap number one. Let's see what Shirley has for lap two. Stays third quick. 1:32.84. Second lap on out. Carson Burris is 13th. 1:3.519. Bobby Pierce shoves early on into fourth. His second lap is a little down, but he stays 10th. 1:34.95. That is unofficially a wrap on Sunoco Race Fuels Time Trials Group A, the first half of the field. How about Mike McKinney, fourth quick? 1:32.88. Ryan Shirley, third fastest. 1:32.84. Kyle Robinson, second quick. 1:32.16. And your fast qualifier in Sunoco Race Fuels Time Trials Group A. He will unofficially start out the numbers. Racing with an eye roll in the home of the Wingfoil Missiles, Shannon Babb. Back to you, Lee. Well, I tell you what, Shannon, 2005, you went back-to-back 2007, you got the win, and then it took a while, 2018. But here you are, the fastest car in Group 1, and the Wingfoil Missile beat these young guns here tonight. Well, if I put all that together, I think we got a chance. But we've had an eloquent start this season, and I think we're gonna work through that, make it stronger in the end. And the car felt really good there. Just gotta take the drop towing. All the getting boys, Donnie Pearl and the scene. Just everybody that supports this thing. Just you guys. to be honest with you, man. Tim McGrady, just right here in this two rally track race 4.9. I mean, this three of them terrific. Really high. So we got one mistake late. This is the start of the setup race. First time trials for Group B. The way these guys qualify for the second stage. We've got 3 racers waiting in. We have a little bit late for this evening. Good Baker, 14.86 for Franklin, coming into green 13. This is group 8 on November 2nd. Right now, Franklin 14.71. Second quick. Great flags. Second lap a little bit heavier. 3.96 and Tim McGrady. 70 early bar after 3 cars in Group B is Franklin in green at 71.82. Next on the inside, coming to Chris Sexton, maybe Jason Riggs with Tennessee at 99 Junior, Earl Harris Jr. in Frankfort, Illinois. Chris at 242 is the CJ Trucking. Trucking rating up for Trucking Spare Parts versus Mac Garcia's coming in rough. Caroll 32 in Memphis Speedway with an 8-car car. That'll be Jason Riggs. He's going off the Bridgeway. Pages Racing Laps trying to quiet the observation. That's what he told him. 155 cars going to turn 14 for this year. Jason Riggs at Frank Davis Jr. with GFN rear engines in the Supersport USA Indy. Number 76 in the car is Ricky Corbin. Davis Jr. Chris Simpson on the top early. In 1-3, 3-3-2, Frankie is fourth. Dan Burns is fifth. Second lap for Simpson, not as good. Right now, stays firmly fourth. Second lap for Riggs, not as good. Remember, went 1-3 and 2-8. Second lap. And Davis Jr., not as good. Quick 1-3-8-05. New timer. He is slow to the race. First time trial for Group B. Tough is not to ride as Chris Simpson will. 3.332. Next, Rico Negri, St. Charles, Missouri, the Energy, the Semi Pro Elites, the Wheel out of Portsmouth. And then the 55 of Boulder, Jeep Van Wert, Spearman out of Peconic, Michigan. Rico Negri making the fence for Butler Junior, Jerry Salinger, Kansas Cherrygrass, his first time in the Confederation Series. Cooper Phoenix been a long one. The two-time Louisville Pro champion Rico Negri. Hudson McNeil and Rick Woods on the year. And then Jason Richwood tomorrow. SSI Motorsports making the covers for everybody. Social proof for still Carroll Bonding. Our sponsors like O'Neill, Salvage Recycling, our semi-pro equipment center, the Butler champion in 2023, this welding the Dirt Series champion, and Jeep Van Wormer making his return to action in car 55 in Wheels Power Part of the Jason Franklin Racing Protector Purpose Line. All-time Series winners, National Series True Speed Pass winner, and all sponsors for Wheels Power Line. Jeep Van Wormer in car 55. Just 37 here. We'll get these 3 cars in just a few. They will roll out to green. Chris Simpson with a 14.342. Social media buzz for Jeep Van Wormer's return. Love it. It's just, it's been amazing. Cleaner for that team, by the way. They are working fast. Second winner every Motorsport Dirt Series. So that is Chris right, man. We're back. You mentioned it, man. Chris Simpson, the time to beat in Group B, 14.323. Good lap for on Hudson O'Neill, the second, 13.717. And Shane second. Let's go. Till 6:49. Pretty quick lap clip. 3.69.3. Hudson O'Neill, the second. Good lap. 13.387 on Spider-Man out of Portland. Right there. Two better time. He'll be third. 1:03.645. Hudson O'Neill second. Jeep Van Wormer third. And then they come Chris Simpson's two-on time to beat after 9. Up next, Mike Barler in the 157 out of Winfield, Tennessee. The 28 Dennis Earl Jr. out of Parkersville, Illinois. And the 15 Justin Duty out of Lino, Oregon. Mike Barler in the Skyline Motorsports Truck Factory, which supplied a couple of great cars. You see down Transportation Canada, Pro Savage Products, Power and Infinity. Here's where we're at with Machine Completion Altitude. Terribly. That's Rich Childers Racetrack. And Roberts Motorsports Local just looks from
Stop, Hal.
Type Racing Products, Messina Valley Transportation, Nutrient Access.
Oh, you're fucking back.
Walmart, 3 wins on the year for that.
Yeah.
In the 84, Miles Moose out of Lincoln, Illinois, the very
Why wouldn't I be back? I got to
Well,
talking.
welcome back.
I got to talking. You know how it goes.
Well, who the fuck gave you the right to talk?
Last time I knew you weren't my dad.
You don't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. What? You're 2 years older than me?
Swing and a high fly ball to
What, you're 2
left.
Oh, come
years
on, you
old?
gotta admit that one was
Settles
good.
in, puts it away for the out.
Tell him about
A
one.
little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying close.
God damn
If he
it.
does that, he's going to
Yeah,
be able
tell
to
him
up the
about
angle
one.
the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing,
Oh, shit.
ground ball, McMahon.